Whoa. All right. We've got Fort Blood this time, guys. I should have increased the charges of my stuff. Oh well. Oh my god. This was a bad idea. Yep. All right, we're gonna deal with this one first. I'm pretty sure I can get to where they are from over here. Well, I definitely can. Oh, crap. Because I can just go sproing. All right. Nice and stealthy. All right. The weird thing I've noticed is that they're holding their warhammer backwards. Like they're attacking with the spike rather than the flat. which is weird because I thought that they attacked with the flat, and then the spike was specifically for like piercing armor or something. Hey, you. Huh. Run away for him to turn around. Ha, stun locked. I'm gonna try to tempt this one out. The one who isn't on horseback. Yeah. Come fight me. Oi. Oi. Ooh. I don't think I found this treasure chest before. Grand Epee. If I was going for a fencer build, that would be great. But I'm a samurai, and that doesn't mean nothing to me. Alright. There isn't a site of grace anywhere close to it? That's lame. Well, we're gonna go. Oh, look at that. I can mark it. Specifically, rather than just putting a waypoint, I can actually put a marker. Very nice. I like that. Seems like wolves guard these. Because this is the second one. Because the other one's down off the cliff. So this is a second one that's set up almost exactly the same, with golden runes all on the... and guarded by wolves. Nice. So over here, this is another thing that I did in that 5 hours. I went over to this structure here. And there are these big old flowers that are evil poison flowers. And the biggest and most evil poison flower does all kinds of crazy magic and shit. See, that's magic that main flower is doing. So I am not contesting the flower people right now. But I will go down and face this boss. Because I am way stronger, and I've already killed one in this session. Hello. I had some bad luck there and hit his head. I'd be very interested to find out the lore on these pumpkin heads. Oi. Don't get greedy now. Whew. No item from him, though? Huh, that's weird. Behold, a character.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
I want to learn sorcery, but I don't, though.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Okay.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
I will give her the Royal House Scroll.
Oh, is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
Okay, so we've got Glintstone Pebble, which is the kind of just shoot that those guys were doing up on the buildings there. Glintstone Stars, which seem to be homing soul mass. Then Glintstone Arc, which is super cool. And Crystal Barrage. And then big old sword. And then even bigger sword, the Carrion Slicer. Glintblade Phalanx. Oh, that's Blades of Judgment from DMC. Then we've got Scholar's Shield, which enhances the shield's damage negation. Pretty cool, but we're not going to do any of that. We've got Fireproof Dried Liver, temporarily boosts fire damage negation. Fire Grease. Drawstring Blood Grease. Quickly coats armament, inflicting blood loss. Drawstring Fire Grease. Blood Grease. Bloodbone arrows. Those are crazy. Arrows whittled from animal bones. The tip is daubed with a blood tincture. If afflicts target with blood loss. I don't have any flight pinions yet though, so I couldn't make cool fletched bloodbone arrows. I'm surprised she hasn't come to talk to me and gone, oh well, I underestimated you and that whole thing, so that I can go to the place. But I guess not. I guess we're gonna put endurance up. Oh, you know what? I haven't done the Dragon Ruins yet. Let's go do the Dragon Ruins. And then we'll deal with our blood base over there. Don't worry, it's just a little raiding. I'm not even really worried about it. Just a little raiding. Brrr. I have not personally seen the dragon yet, but I don't really want to fight him, so that's fine with me. I don't want to fight him yet, so we need to stay away from that fire over there because I think that's what triggers him. Dragon Burnt Ruins. Listen, they're praying to him. Stop it! Oh, you gotta be kidding. That's lame. Those are probably the healthiest looking dogs we've ever seen in a Dark Souls game. And they still don't look that healthy. But at least it's like a big old shaggy dog, rather than like skin and bones. So here's the thing with this one. See that? Oh. There's rats. But I'm not gonna worry about that, because the treasure chest that's in there is a trap. So instead, we're gonna go for this one. This one is not a trap. And I get the twin blade, which unfortunately I'm probably not going to be using. But it's cool though. The Carrion Knights use it, and they're kind of cool badasses. Ha! You know what they say about bitches and stitches. And I know the original line is snitches, but I think it's better. What do we got over here? We got some octopus. Octopus! I totally thought it was dead. But it wasn't. It literally had a single pip left. That southern part of the continent has a big nope sign right in front of the bridge to get there, because there's like a trebuchet and all this. Well, not a trebuchet, a ballista, a fire ballista, and all kinds of stuff. And it's like, no, actually, I'm not gonna do this. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to the gate front. This is where we met Melina before. Now we gotta dash through this area because this place has all kinds of stuff in it. And if you try to fight your way through, like right now, it'd be quite a lot. We might try and do it backwards here in a minute. Golden seed. Wolves from the freaking sky. The sky wolves! I've seen the sky wolves! Alright, I have seen the sky wolves. It's like, okay, Alex, Jesus, calm down. There's a little lady in there that we can talk to. It's Stone Sword Key. Hello.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider?
No, I haven't.
That makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit jellyfish ashes.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It will be glad of your company, I think. The little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, tell them I love them finally getting.
Yeah, so she's weird. She wants to become that thing that we fought right at the beginning. She wants to become one with the spider, which might be God. Is it Godric the Grafted? Or is it Godfrey the Grafted? Whichever one, the Grafted. Two now. Good. It's good that they let you allocate it so that us melee players isn't a total waste. Thank you. Now what we got over here? We don't need to tangle with the giants, but you know. We will eventually. We'll come back and we'll pwn all of them.